want you to go ahead and go straight, and you're going to turn to the first door on the left and go on in there, okay? Thank you. Can you please close the door? Okay, excellent. I want you to check this information and tell me if it's correct. Okay, very good. Please print your name and sign your name here and initial here. Very good. How are you doing today? Good, good. How's your day going? Are you feeling well today? Oh, okay, good. I know, I understand. It's the weather. Very good, very good. Have you been waiting very long to see me? Are you feeling nervous about the interview today? How did you get here today? Okay. Did it take you very long to get here? It was a long drive? Okay, I understand. Did you come with anyone? Okay, your friend drove you? Good. Have you been studying very hard for your interview? How have you been studying? Is there a lot of traffic out there today? Always in New Orleans, huh? Very good. Did you have any trouble parking? Did you have any problem finding the building today? How's the weather outside? It is cold, right, very good. Yes, it is hot. Okay, are you enjoying this weather? What do you think about this weather we're having? Are you tired of this cold weather, hot weather, or rain? Please remain standing. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Please put down your hand. Do you understand what you just promised? What is an oath? What does it mean to tell the truth? Okay, please sit down. Okay. May I have your passport, green card, and social security card? Very good, thank you. Do you know why you're here today? The answer is citizenship interview. Why do you want to become a U.S. citizen? I love America is the answer, or I want to vote. Do you know when the next election is? Yes, the answer is the next presidential election is in November 2020. Are you ready for the interview? Do you have any questions? What is your immigration status? The answer is I am a lawful, permanent resident. Are you eligible to become a U.S. citizen? Explain how you're eligible to become a U.S. citizen. What is your full name? What is your current legal name? Spell your last name. Is the name on the green card the same as your legal name? Do you have any other aliases or names? Do you want to change your name? What is your social security number? What is your gender? Male, the answer is male, or female. What is your country of, what is your date that you became a lawful permanent resident? Your country of birth, your country of citizenship or nationality. Where was your port of entry? Where did you come into the United States when you first flew in here? What city did you come to? How did you come to the United States? Who was your sponsor, petitioner for you to come to the United States? Do you have any physical or developmental disabilities or mental impairment that prevents you from demonstrating your knowledge and understanding of the English language and or civics requirements for naturalization? What does a mental impairment mean? Are you requesting an accommodation because of a disability or impairment? What is a disability or an accommodation? What is your phone number? What is your current physical address? What is your date of residence? What is your current mailing address if it's different? Is your mother a U.S. citizen? Is your father a U.S. citizen? Were your parents married before your 16th birthday? You're not Hispanic, you're Asian, you're 5 foot something, you weigh something pounds, you have brown eyes and black hair. The answer is yes. So I want you to tell me about your employer or where you work and what is your job. Are you currently employed? How do you support yourself? What is the address of your employer? What is your occupation? What do you do there? What is your job title? How long have you worked? When did you start working there? Where did you work before that? When did you leave? Why did you leave? This is time outside the United States. How many total days did you spend outside the United States during the last 5 years? How many trips of 24 hours or longer have you taken outside the United States during the last 5 years? So you're going to list and tell me the date you left the United States, the date you returned to the United States. Did the trip last 6 months or longer? Countries you went to when you traveled. The total days out the United States. And tell me why you traveled. What was the reason for traveling outside the United States? What is your current marital status? If you're married, is your spouse a current member of the U.S. Armed Forces? How many times have you been married? What is your current spouse's legal name? You need to give the current spouse's previous legal name if he changed it, or any other names that he might or she might use. Your current spouse's date of birth, the date you entered into marriage with your current spouse, your current spouse's home address. Is your current spouse a U.S. citizen? Is your current spouse a U.S. citizen? We need to know when they became to the United States citizen, and the date that your current spouse became a U.S. citizen. I need to know your current spouse's country of citizenship or nationality. If they're a lawful permanent resident, their immigration number. How many times has your current spouse been married? If your current spouse has been married before, provide the following information. Who your current spouse's previous marriage, their name, their immigration status, their date of birth, their country of birth, and their country of citizenship. The date they got married and the date the marriage ended. If you were married before, provide the following information about your prior spouse. If you've had more than one marriage, we need to know all this information. Your prior spouse's legal name, your prior spouse's immigration status, your prior spouse's date of birth, your prior spouse's country of birth, your prior spouse's country of citizenship or nationality, date of marriage with prior spouse, and the date the marriage ended. And how the marriage ended with your prior spouse. If it was annulled, divorce, spouse deceased, or something other. So I want you to tell me about your children. Okay, how many children you have. I need their current legal name, their immigration or social security number, their date of birth, country of birth, their current address, and what is your child's relationship to you? Biological child, stepchild, legally adopted child.